Happy Thursday, brother.
Happy Thursday, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's everything going in Ohio?
We have the most awkward opens ever.
Yeah, I know. That's what we don't prepare. We just go.
Yeah.
So it's just,
we're pros here, man. Real professional stuff.
You know what? We do this for free and for fun. So you get what you get, my friend. That's just
wait. We're not getting paid.
Oh wait, no, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. And scratch that from the Mandy. Make sure we erase this for later, so Cakes can't watch it back and quote me on that. So. No, but good evening, my friend. How's everything going up in Ohio?
Good, hot,
good.
Still
hot.
Yeah, it was over 90 again today.
Oh,
through the weekend, it's supposed to break for us like Tuesday-ish.
Okay,
go back down like the mid 80s where it's supposed to be this time of year.
Right,
but
right.
Yeah,
I think it peaked at like someone had I saw a screenshot on Theme Park Giant. It was like 107 out at the park because of the humidity.
That's in his car when he got back in his car.
Yeah. Well, he likes to milk it. I understand that, but still, it was still hot.
When I left work at like 9:30 this morning, mine was showing 91. It was not 91 outside at 9:30 this morning.
Just to clarify for everyone, when he said he left work, he ddidn't leave for work. He left work
to come home from work. Yeah.
He's done at 9:30 in the morning. What a guy.
Well, we've been a little slow this week. So usually it's closer to 10.
Well, absolutely. So either way,
Don't
what?
Be jealous.
I'm not jealous. You want to know why?
Why?
Because we have an awesome show tonight, my friend.
We do.
We have an unbelievable guest that's going to be joining us here in 1 minute. And I'm going to tell you, people, this guy's going to blow you away. That's what I'm going to tell you. So please sit down, get your popcorn ready, have a drink, whatever it is, and get ready to listen to Brian, because this guy is going to have some great stories and a lot of things to say. And we're going to cover all of it, and we're going to have a good time doing it. And not to give everything away, because we're just going to bring it to you as it happens. But we want to welcome everyone that's in the chat right now. We want to say hello to everybody. I saw, the same people we normally get in here, which is great. They've returned. Cakes. They must like it because they keep coming back.
They keep coming back. They like it or they ain't real bright. One of the two.
Yeah, right. And, look, Small World fan came right in. Look at that. So we're good.
Oh, hi, Marla.
So, hi, Marla. Phil Magical Mel's there. I saw Dorina. I see Jen. I see Lily. Reed's in the house. Who else do we see? I saw George Cook. He was here early. Way to go, George. He was ready, man.
The Disney Baker's here.
Disney Baker's in the house. Everyone, check him out.
Rob UK Diz Dad.
Rob UK Diz. Yeah, absolutely. And I think
Lucinda
I saw
Campbell.
Lucinda, of course. Shockingly. I love Lucinda. Paige is in the house. And I think Timothy Rainwater was in here earlier, too, I believe.
Timothy Rainwater. Saw him. Phil our Magical Mel. Did you say hi to Mel?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay.
So welcome in. And Tim, as we always complain, we only saw Tim's name. Where's the daughter? Where's the wife? Get him here. Let's go.
Yep, we need all the Rainwaters.
All the Rainwaters, or we're not going to continue the show until they're all in here and say hello. So everyone sit tight as we wait for the Rainwaters. No, we're not going to do that. So, okay, let's get down to business. So, all right. So Heather Springer, hello. Thank you for coming in. Again, Brian Riemer is going to be our guest tonight, and he's a very close personal friend to me,
Jen.
Francisco. Sorry, Francisco. He was here early too. But anyways, Brian Riemer's coming in. Great personal friend to me, Jen, and Lily. Known him for a while now, and we got to know him through the Disney parks. He was a past cast member out at Hollywood Studios when we know him, but we're not going to give all that stuff away. He's going to go through his whole history of what he did at Disney and stuff like that, and what he's doing now. We still wish he was down here in Florida, but he's not. So, thanks, Brian. He's not on the stream right just yet, so I can make fun of him a little bit, to tease him there. But at the same time, this is going to guy. I'm so excited, Cakes. I can't begin to tell you I'm excited for this, So
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, exactly. So without further ado, everyone, we're going to get Brian in here, so you can stop listening to me, and we're going to get right on to it right now. So here's Brian, everyone. Welcome, Brian, to the show.
Welcome,
there
Brian.
it is.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
This is going to be great, And sorry, Brian. Paula, she heard me. Paula Rainwaters is in, so there we go.
Paula, how are you?
We need to collect all the rainwaters.
We need all the Rainwaters.
There we go. Blake Dallas, welcome in. Thanks for being here. So, Brian, if you notice anybody any of your peeps on there, feel free to call them out. Let us know if you know them, and we'd welcome them into the show. Absolutely. So, but Brian, how's everything going in California, my friend?
Man, it's so good. I'm having beautiful weather out here. What it's right now? It is 77 and sunny. It is just like perfect. All
right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Brian. It was great having you here.
We've had enough of Brian already. So.
I just wanted to gloat about it. I was just recently on the East Coast, and man, the humidity just gets to me, man. I'm like, so glad I'm out of that.
No kidding.
Yeah, you're not missing anything right now. The Florida summers that you remember have not changed. I can tell you that.
I can imagine, yes.
And to this day, we still miss you. And we're going to bring up Madison's name, everyone. When we talk about Madison a little bit, that's my Brian's girlfriend here, who's a great former cast member, also great person. And unfortunately, she's working tonight, so she'll have to watch the recording later. So we can say whatever we really want about Madison tonight. We get.
I mean, I could make the whole show about Madison. I could talk about like her experience as a cast member.
Right. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, sure. I'm sure. You know what? We're probably going to touch on that one because Cakes, Madison worked at Rise of the Resistance, and she was there from the beginning. You could imagine the circus that was going on for that.
Oh, I don't even want to know. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Movie Mania, Nick. We got another newcomer here, and Marguerite's in the house.
Marguerite, hey Marguerite.
So Brian, you'll see that if you've already saw it in the intro, we joke around quite a bit. It's going to get crazy. We make fun of not only ourselves, but probably our guest, that is you, and the chat. So feel free to jump on anybody you want. That's what we do here. So
fair game.
I'm gonna be nice to the chat for now. I'm gonna establish a rapport first.
I love it. Well, Brian, let's start off a little bit. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody? Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, some of your hobbies, or whatever it is. Growing up, I know you want to mention your brother for Cakes. He's a big baseball fan, so he's gonna love that story. So let's talk about. Let's talk about your history a little bit, okay?
We'll get there. I don't need to open with my brother, but I'll talk about me. I talk about me all day. So I'm Brian, aka B Reams. That's my music handle. That's how I've been making music. I grew up in Washington D.C., like Northern Virginia area. Got to do a lot of sports and theater growing up, but I always had a love for music, and it really came through when I went for some theater schools and wasn't getting the schools that I wanted. So I ended up going to school for music composition at Columbia College in Chicago. I got to be in Chicago for 6 years, living there. I love Chicago. It's probably my favorite city I've ever lived in. And then after living in Chicago and getting my degree, I did what any normal 20-something does and moved to Disney World and work at Disney World. I worked 3 parks, 5 attractions for 3 years. And I loved almost every minute of it. And
almost
no regrets here. But I loved it, and it was really such a magical time in my life. It was incredible. It's where I met my partner, and we've been together ever since. And then I moved recently, 2 years ago, to Los Angeles to pursue a career in music. I'm part of 3 separate bands right now, which is taking up so much of my time. I bartend on the side. I've been doing these high-end catering bartending gigs. I bartended the Emmys and the Oscars and met a lot of cool high-profile people. Oops, disconnected my mic.
This is live, everyone. This is what we do.
Sat on my mic. I'll leave it there. No, but LA's been treating us great. We live in Koreatown, right in the heart of the city. So it's been great to explore everywhere and take in the beaches and the sun and the cool bars and restaurants all around. I've loved LA so far. All the people, not as fake as you would think. That's probably my biggest LA review is not as fake as you think. Definitely in certain places, but generally had a great time. And then I am also an educator. I have been teaching music and children for the last probably 20 years of my life. I'm 31 now. So I started when I was really young, volunteering at preschools, and now I'm working as a summer camp counselor teaching music and helping kids write original songs. So
that's awesome, dude. I love
that.
That
kind of sums it all up at this point.
That's good. So let me backtrack really quick to this bartending thing at the Oscars and Emmys. What famous people would we know that you served a drink to? Can I ask that? Am I allowed to ask
course.
that?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, all my NDAs that I signed don't exist anymore, so it's fine. One of my favorite ones was at there's a party the night before the Oscars, and it's sort of a gathering of like actors, and it's put together by this company that supports actors and writers and up and coming actors, writers, directors. That year I served a drink to Paul Giamatti, who I love. I'm such a Paul Giamatti fan. And he was up for Best Actor that year. And he was like, make me something non-alcoholic. And I was like, okay, Mr. Giamatti. Yes, sir. And so I'm mixing something. And then
here's a Shirley Temple.
I made one of my signatures. I have a couple of options. Basically, if you ask me for a non-alcoholic or you say dealer's choice, I ask you two questions. I go, how sweet do you like it? And yes or no to bubbles. Which is like, a little bit of soda or, something at the end. And I made one for Paul Giamatti. He goes, oh, that's pretty good. He turns around to Jeffrey Wright, who was also nominated for Best Actor that year. And he said, I got this. And he goes, give me one of those as well. And I said, okay, Mr. Wright, that's crazy. Two best Actor nominees in the same go. That was really cool. What are some other ones? I also served, one of my favorites was, do you know the Property Brothers?
Yeah, I know who they are.
They're a duo that like sells houses. One of them is married to Zooey Deschanel from New Girl and 500 Days of Summer. And so I served him. I served one of the Property Brothers who was married to Zooey Deschanel. And she's like talking in the back and I can hear her voice. And it's like exactly how her voice sounds in the movies. Like that's the thing too, is like all these actors and famous people, you meet them, you number one realize they're just people. They're just looking for a tequila soda and just chilling. But they also sound and look exactly how they do in the movies.
Wow.
Which is so funny to me. So it just that's been a lot of fun. I've that's kind of weird to me because I've met, over the years of being a pass holder at Disney, and I know you working there for 3 years, I'm sure you've seen celebs, sports, athletes, whatever, come in and out. And I'm amazed, like some of the, I met Neil Patrick Harris. I saw him at Hollywood Studios one day, and he was smaller than I thought he was because in the TV show, he's supposed to be the tall one. But yet when I saw him in person, I'm like, you're not tall at all. So I didn't say that to him, of course, but I'd say it, it's, so that's maybe, I don't know, maybe you're just, you're getting a better show of it, I guess, because. Well, and also they're on the other side of a bar. So it's
well, there you go.
Hard to tell their legs.
Right. Absolutely. Before we move on to your music stuff. Okay. I'm only doing this because Cakes is such a big baseball fan, but now Brian, tell me about your brother really quick. Okay. And what he's up to right now. I need an update on him. Okay.
I love to brag about my little brother. My little brother is a second year minor league player. He is playing for the Greenville Drive. It is the high A team for the Boston Red Sox. It's in Greenville, South Carolina. Beautiful little town with a gorgeous minor league stadium, like really so well put together. And he is a middle infielder. He plays second base, shortstop. They've got him in left field right now, which is pretty crazy because he literally, like, the first day they put him in, he had not played left field since Little League. Okay. And so they just slapped him in there, and they had him fielding balls, and he made some great plays. He's a really good defender. He always works the count at bat. Kid is like, I'm his number one fan. I love him. He's batting 260, maybe 250 on the year.
Let me interrupt. What was the team name again?
The Greenville Drive.
Greenville Drive. Okay.
Yes, it is. I found out this weekend, so I just went to go see him this weekend. I found out that it's called the Drive because the BMW headquarters is there, and drive a car. I guess I don't know. It's not the worst name in minor league baseball. It's not the best name.
No.
Absolutely. Well,
definitely not the worst. That's for sure.
That's true, but they don't get to be like the Trash Pandas or something cool. So
that would be cool.
That'd be pretty fun.
That's one of the teams. That's one of the teams they play.
So, is he still with the Red Sox organization then, or is it different now?
Yeah, still Red Sox organization. Yeah.
Okay. I promise you this. You this, Brian. If he makes the show, which we're all hoping he does, I'll be one of the first to buy a Riemer jersey. I'm telling you that right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Just because I can tell people it's Riemer. It just got a good. He's a Riemer. So, there you go. So, and I'll gladly wear a Red Sox jersey if it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So just because, for the love of you, my friend.
Who's your baseball team, Ken?
I'm the Cubs. Cakes is the Reds. So we have this, craziness going. So yeah. He's Case is from just outside Cincinnati,
Born
and raised,
born and raised. So.
Reds is a tough team. That's a lot of despair a little bit. You guys keep getting good players. I mean, Ellie Daly.
Yeah, that's great. We get good players, but we don't go anywhere.
Where's it go? Nowhere.
Yeah, right.
I think right now, we're three back from the wild card. So I'll take that for August for this club. So.
Sure.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Before we move on for Cakes and his next question for Brian, I just want to welcome in. I saw Zippity Doo Dug. I saw Marguerite Nagy come in. And Paula, we were making fun of you as you came in, but welcome. Thank you for coming. So Cakes,
Ken was making fun of you, Paula. I was being very nice.
Brian made me do it. There it is. There we go.
My buddy Blake is in the chat right now, and he's talking about where he met John Stamos on Imagination. He loves telling this story. It's so funny.
That's awesome.
Because he's like in the car over, and then you know how the seats turn? He's like right next to him.
Wow.
And my buddy Blake is just looking at John Stamos going.
I love that. That's some good stuff right there. So I love it. Oh, all right. Go ahead, Cakes. I'm still busy laughing at it.
So Brian, tell us what you're currently doing in California, like with work and about your music career.
Yeah.
Really want to hear about the music career.
Yeah. We'll move to music career away from the bartending stuff, which is fun, but you got to pay the bills.
Right.
Absolutely.
Music is what I'm pursuing. So I'm part of 3 bands right now. I am playing keys in an indie folk band. It's this lovely couple from New Zealand, and they've got these great New Zealand accents. And they're called Elsie James. I am playing keys for them. We're working on some recorded music right now, which is really exciting. The more recent band is Hot Apartment. It's a band with me and my longtime buddy from college. We've always talked about working on some original music together, and we finally decided to do it, and we just released our very first original single.
Awesome.
Really fun. We've just played our first show. And then the band I'm probably the most excited about is the stuff that I'm like writing and singing. Awesome. I'm frontman for a band called The Pretty Pretty. And we released our first single as well. We've got a second single in the works and an EP in advance. It's pretty pretty. I'll tell you why. The name has been in my notes app forever, and I just love the idea that you use the same word. It's the repetition, but then because it's like pretty pretty. It's not pretty pretty. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty. So it's an adverb and then an adjective. It's describing the adjective.
Pretty. Yes.
Yeah, pretty. I just thought it was a funny name. It's catchy. It very much it fits our sound. So our the music that I most like to make is like 80s inspired synth pop. I'm really inspired by like Hall & Oates and Talking Heads. The third band I've been saying lately, because I've been listening to a lot of Doobie Brothers, but like specifically with Michael McDonald, when Michael McDonald was like really singing on their tracks. Yeah, that is Steely Dan. These are some like big inspros, and I have to shout out my mom because my mom definitely put me on to the 80s. She was a hardcore 80s girl living in New York City, and so she's got all this great 80s love, and she passed it down to me, and now I feel like it's in, we go in these cycles of music, and 80s kind of disco-y, that vibe is back, and it in a big way. And so I'm trying to capture that and just write some optimistic, upbeat, fun stuff.
Cool.
Well, I'll tell you this, Brian. and I'm going to say this, and I know Jenny's going to be downstairs right now shaking her head at me because every time when we go to Disney, we always take the van, and I usually have the van. Jenny has her other car that she takes to work. She gets in the van, and we always have it worked out where if she drives to the park, which is what she always wants to do, then I have to drive home because it's late. She's tired. They get to sleep in the back, and I have to drive. But whenever she gets in the van, she turns it on. The first thing she's hearing is the 80s on 8 because that's what I always leave it on.
80s on 8.
Yep. And she's like, I can't believe you listen to this garbage or whatever she said. So it's like,
oh man,
it's crazy.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And then I switched like turbo and octane, but still inheritance. But yeah, those are like my first 4. And the 80s and 90s are usually
I already missed my Sirius XM. I had like a year free, and so I was like listening to it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there she is. She's saying I didn't say that. Okay, it's just okay. Yeah, she just turns it really quick. Let's just put her that way.
She doesn't waste any time.
She goes on there. She turns it right off. Goes right to her local radio station and listens to her current music. And I'm just like, whatever. And then I, it is what it is. So I'll take a nap in the back.
I'm accepting of all music.
Yeah, absolutely. So Brian, what is there a particular instrument that you play then, or is it different? Are you all over the place? Or
yeah, I'm all over the place. I technically play 10 instruments. I don't know if I can list them all, and I don't own 10 instruments. They're expensive. But my main instruments are keys, guitar, bass, and vocals. But I also play ukulele, banjo, mandolin, drums. I'm pretty good on drums. I'm okay on drums. What are my last 2 that I always say? Oh, the melodica. If you've ever seen a melodica, you blow into it and it's got a keyboard on top.
Yeah, seen that.
Okay.
And then I don't know, kazoo. We'll say that's my 10th.
I love it.
Oh, I do play a mean harmonica too. You put
that's nice.
Oh,
that's cool. Like that.
Playing some harmonica.
If that harmonica were close, I'd force you to play it right now. So, but
I don't own any of those yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just dreaming of the day I have my own studio and I've got instruments lining the walls, and I've thought a lot about my dream house and what I need in it. And studio of musical instruments is.
As you can see, my dream house has no instruments, and it's just a bunch of Star Wars stuff.
And in the dream.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the only room in the house I'm allowed to put this stuff in, so I take advantage of it. So it's all good. And as you can see, Cake's background's a little dark. If you've not seen it, that's Lego Central behind him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
what's the biggest one you own?
The Falcon right now.
Yeah, Falcon's pretty big.
Wow.
Have you seen the?
There you go.
I was just at the Lego store and I saw the ISR.
Oh.
They just released that. It's like $500 or something, but it's huge. Yeah. It's like
right
enormous.
There.
Oh, you do have it.
Yeah, I do have
it. That's so awesome.
And there's the Falcon right there, and Hogwarts is right there. Rivendell is there.
I'm clapping for you. I'm clapping for you, Case, because you're actually pointing in the right direction this time. Good job.
Yeah. Are we really going there again? See,
wrong way. No, you're this way. No, you got to point the other way. There you go. Now you're. Brian's got it.
Brian's got it easy. Hey, I'm pointing the right way here. All right.
Absolutely. As a reminder
Lily's
to
favorite wicket.
Yes, Lily's favorite wicket. That's right. Yeah, that's a long story, but yeah, it's for those that are in chat right now. If you have any questions for Brian, please put them in there. If any music questions or what have you. We'll definitely do our best to get Brian to answer those for you because we'd love to hear it. And it's a great way to get to know Brian just a little bit better. 10 instruments. Now, Cakes, how many instruments do you know how to play? Because I know, he was in a band. We talked about this last week.
Long time ago.
He was in a band. He doesn't remember the name of it or anything, but he was in a band, so we'll figure that one out. Just saying.
The name was unknown.
Unknown.
That was the name, unknown. Anyway. Drums, clarinet, saxophone, alto.
There you go.
Kind of learned trumpet, kind of dabbled in the brass. Not like fluent. That's about it.
That's nice, man.
Bells, xylophone, stuff like that.
Sure.
He's a big marching band guy, so that's like a lifetime or two ago.
Do you still have a sax? I'm always looking for a sax player.
No, I do not have sax. I have my kit is next door, so and it's hasn't been set up in not way too long, so probably that much dust on it.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I played trombone. This is high school days. Okay, trombone, baritone, and tuba. And the only reason I got stuck playing the tuba is because, again, we went to a small school, Jenny and I, and if a tuba player was a senior and graduated, the band instructor next year had to pick someone to learn how to play the tuba because we didn't have anybody else to back him up.
You need the low end.
Yeah. And
you look so silly with it on.
I was good with it. He's like, all you got to do is remember this. Boom, 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 boom. I said, I can do that. That's about all you got to do.
Oh my God.
Hey, it was a great first hour of the day. Anyways, but yeah, Brian, let's do this now. We're going to give you control here really quick. We'd love you to share some of your music with everybody.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
And definitely would love to hear it. The backstories, some of your faves or some of the ones that touch close to the heart, whatever it is, feel free to share it here. And we're going to give you access to it here as soon as it pops up.
All right, let's do this. We'll do the Spotify web player for my current music. We will listen to a snippet of a couple of things here.
Okay, I'm going to add it right now, and we're going to give you control, my friend. There you go.
Oh wait. Oh.
Oh.
Let me log in. Don't look at my password.
Okay, I'll just hit remove. There we go.
I'm not looking.
Don't look at my password.
Ken is awesome. Ken is awesome! Exclamation point. There, no secret. There it is. It's not it. I know that, but there you go. Hi, Keith Winter. Welcome in.
I have opinions on that password.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
All right. Really quick. Say hello to the Diz Pod. Welcome in, guys. Keith Winter's in the house. Thank you guys for joining in. And we haven't said this yet, but Brian, we got to get through this. Make sure you're smashing that like button, everybody. And if you're sharing out the stream, subscribing, we love it all. There we go. So we'll get right back to Brian. Okay, here we go.
Smash that subscribe.
There it is. He does
it well. All right. So this is the band where you'll hear me sing. This is called The Pretty Pretty. This is our first single. It's called Shaky Alibi. We'll listen to a little bit of this just so you can kind of get the idea of the world of music that I like to play in.
Gotta get out of this town just as fast as we can. Easy is as easy does. And I could go on and on and on about the way it was, but there's just not enough time. Run out of excuses. I'm towing the line and telling you the truth is, you and I can run away. We need to hit the road today. The crowd will melt, the price I'm paying anyway. If I stay, I will make it with my shaky alibi. We could jump a town agree. I don't see what you see in me, but I'll stay free with absentee, and you could be my escapee. We can make it out with my shaky alibi.
That's awesome, man. That was great.
Thank you.
Jen is really dancing downstairs. Look at that.
Yeah.
That was great. I love that. That was awesome.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it's just
absolutely.
upbeat. It's fun. It's catchy. I'm really proud of this track, and I'm glad we finally have it out because man, it has been sitting in my computer for years.
Yeah.
Like as different versions, and what was really cool about this one was that we actually got it professionally recorded. We got to go into a studio with our buddy who's got a studio. It was days on end, session after session, tweaking and working really hard at it. And so I'm really proud of the way it came out.
I just wanted to highlight this from Blake.
More accordion. That would be sick. I'm putting accordion in my next one. Thank you for that suggestion, Anonymous.
Yeah, right. Really quick, I would just say more cowbell, personally.
Yeah.
But,
that'd be cool. Honestly, I can hear cowbell in that song.
Right.
I should have
Give
been
me a little more cowbell on that one. So let me ask you this, Brian, before you move on to your next one.
Yeah.
When you're writing or thinking of doing a song, how long does it really take you to come up with all the lyrics you really want, or even if it's from A to Z, when you finish, from the moment you start to this point where you say, this is what I want, really, what kind of time frame does that usually take?
Well, I mean, I'll probably answer the same way every musician does, is that it depends. Like on a beautiful day where the sky opens up, a song just lands in your lap, you're just like messing around with something and then you just find it. And then you like find the words that come in. The fastest I've ever written a song was 30 minutes. Start to finish. I had the chord progression, I had the lead line, I had the lyrics. I was just like, this is out there. It's a beautiful thing, inspiration, like just finding things when the heavens open up, but it doesn't always work like that. That is not anywhere close to how there's a lot of slog sitting there like this and like what rhymes with, I go to rhymezone.com. What rhymes with alibi? Like
okay.
Not an endorsement. I'm not sponsored by rhymezone.com.
No, that's okay. I didn't even know that existed. I'm gonna have to write that down and check that out later. Rhymes.
Listen, it is a poet and musician's favorite website.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But it is a process, and so yes, 30 minutes totally. There are some songs that I'm working on releasing right now that have, like I said, sat in my computer, as like versions, and I'm like tweaking little things or changing like full sections for 3+ years. Like they're just there, and I'm just like, man, this is a song, but I need to like have it just right. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to that too. Like I really like to deal in like, broad strokes and like, okay, I got the big picture stuff. I know how the structure is. But when it comes to like actually releasing a song to the public, it's a lot of more detail oriented work that takes a little bit more from me.
Sure. Makes sense. Yeah. All right, yeah, move on to give us another one, man.
I'll give you another one. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go over to my other band, Hot Apartment. There I am with my buddy Michael Gray. You can see us there. We look so cool. We took Madison took this picture.
You look very excited.
Come on, it's a coolness. I gotta be cool.
Yeah, right.
I gotta be cool. I'm LA. I'm cool.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that one.
This one is different. So this song and I'll show you one from my B Reams vault. These songs are fully produced by me. So I record everything into my computer, the live instruments, the synth instruments, the vocals. We record in my buddy Michael's closet that he's soundproofed. This is very DIY, mixed, mastered by me. And that's something I've been very proud of developing the skills for. So it just allows me to not have to pay, how much studio is. I won't tell you, but it's very expensive.
Right. I'm sure it is.
But this just allows a freedom to create and then like release like on my own schedule, which is really cool. So I'll play the beginning of "We Need to Talk" by Hot Apartment.
Okay, let's hear it.
And this is my buddy Michael singing, and he's the lead vocals. I do a couple of background vocals. Oops, I have it faded way out. Wait, I gotta start over.
There we go.
Come on. Dusty trail and open eyes, looking up into the sky. Another day of you and I, it's fine. Keeping pace. track, but I keep on looking back. See your face, you make me smile. You sigh.
Nice.
Feels like we are on a ride, been all shaken up inside, slowing down to just to walk, cause you said we need to talk. Are we good or is it gone? Every second feels so long. Can I stand the fall when you said we need to talk?
Nice. Hey, Brian, I hope you don't take this as I'm joking when I say this. Can you play the first 5 seconds of that song again?
Yeah. You like there's a little a distorted breath from him.
Yeah. Let it go for a second. Okay, you can stop it. I'm telling you, man, I had 80 sitcom right out of the gate when I heard that.
Nice, yeah. And it's people turning to the camera like,
yeah, exactly. Hello.
and then their names down here, yeah.
That I'd find a sitcom and get that thing signed, sealed, and delivered right now. You know what I'm saying? So cool. It's just like, yeah, I loved it. It was great. That's why I was sort of laughing right at the beginning, like, man, I got 80 sitcom written all over it. You know, so I love it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brett.
Generally, I'll show you the piece of clothing I always say. I always get a compliment on this jacket that I thrifted.
Oh, nice!
It's just so cool. And I always go. Everyone's like, "Oh, cool jacket." I'm like, "Yeah." If I don't look like a character from an 80s or 90s sitcom, I don't want to go out. Like, I want to be like,
nice.
We're so fly, bro. Like, you know.
Zach Morrison called. He'd like his jacket back.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, correct. Exactly.
Do you have the Punky
Zach
Brewster?
Morris?
Yeah, the Punky Brewster shoes or anything like that? You know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's good.
No, that's so cool. Really quick before we move on, I saw. Can you do me a favor, Brian, before we move on to the next one? And we only ask this of all our guests. Can you welcome in the internet YouTube sensation Dame Dystopia for us?
Yes,
Dame
please.
Dystopia. Whoa, that's a sick name. Dame. Oh my gosh.
No, but you got to say welcome in to the internet YouTube sensation. Please do that.
Welcome.
That's the word. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Ken. Welcome in to the universal internet sensation Dame Dystopia.
I love it. I'm going to tell you this right now, Brian. She doesn't know you, but you're on her list. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I got to give my heart out to that. Oh, yeah, let's go. Favorite person ever. We did it.
Oh, we love it.
That's got to be one of the best YouTube handles I've ever heard.
There you go. Dame
now she's going to be insufferable.
Yeah. Dame is the story with Dame really quick, Brian, is we're trying to get her to set a record on YouTube to have the most subscribers without any content.
With zero content.
Zero content, so
wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Dear God,
I'm going to go
for me.
I'm going to subscribe right now.
There we go.
I love it.
That is so funny. Does she do they do like streams or
No, she does nothing.
She does nothing.
She is
just supporting the community.
She does a lot for the community. She's a moderator for a lot of channels, works really hard, and we always trying to convince her to put some kind of content out there. She will not do it. And
subscribed. Nothing here. This channel doesn't have any content.
Zero content.
All right, there you go, Dave. We got you another one.
Awesome. I love that.
Oh man, that was a hit so far of the night. I tell you, that was great. So it's like, that was good. I'm sorry we got off track there, but Dame, we love you. And unfortunately, her daughter's not feeling well right now. So get better, Vivian. Okay, so there we go.
Yes, please.
So, yeah.
Oh,
all right,
nice.
so.
Blake subscribed too. Nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Blake.
Yes. Let's go.
I think Dame's link went up there. So for those that, please click on that link for Dame Dystopia. Get those numbers up. All right. Thank you very much for subscribing.
If anyone asks me to follow them on YouTube, I literally will do it right now.
There you go. That's the funny thing is she doesn't ask. We got to do it for her. She doesn't promote anything, so she just shakes her head at us. I absolutely love Brian. He's the bestest ever. Oh, here we go. Awesome. That's awesome.
The thing is, I can't tell if she's being honest or she's being sarcastic.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm giving a full-throated endorsement here. I think
there you take it.
Honest. Yeah.
And that's the great stuff. That's great stuff. All right. Also, Blake is awesome. You know what? What is this? I think she's just throwing it in our face cakes. You know, because whenever we say this, just in general, she lets us have it. And then
we're going to hear about it later.
Brian goes out there and gives her the best endorsement ever, and she loves on him. I don't get it. You know, so it's whatever. I swear I'm being honest. Here we go. So, but anyways, Brian, let's get back to you really quick now. Do you have anything else you want to share with us here?
I'll do one more real quick.
Okay.
Just my solo stuff, so you can see that.
Absolutely.
This is let's do this one. This is my big. This one landed on.
Brian, I'm going to put this out there for you, just really quick, Mandy. I'm going to throw this on the screen just so Brian can read it. If he gets bored at any point, there you go.
With what content? It's got to be empty.
Yeah, you can't read something without content.
Like if we were in the age of like MySpace, I'm old enough to remember MySpace, where you could attach a song to your page.
Right.
That would play, I would totally do that. But like the YouTube algorithm doesn't work like that. You need like a video that they can monetize and put ads.
There you go. I love it. Oh man, I love it. Yeah, that's great. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do your next song, my friend. I'm ready to hear this. You know.
All right. This is the last one I'll show. This was a song that I was very grateful that it. Oh, look, my lyrics. That's cool. It landed on a playlist and it got some streams. So this is my song Never Been. This one I know Ken knows because I know this one has been played in the car. Yes. This is another one that is fully self-produced. Everything you hear here is me. Okay. So that's really exciting. So I'm gonna play the beginning of this.
Righteous present. It's never been anything but right. Gotta keep it going even when it's unpleasant. Never been a day without the night. Never been so right. When you are by my side, I can't deny. Never been so strong. You right here belong. It can't be wrong. Can I keep it? This feeling coming on. I'll try my best to hold on to it. I know. Well, can you see it? Revealing in a song. It takes you now over and over again. And now you can't help but dance and move your body all night. Yeah, we can party. That's right. Just any way to get you out of your head. You can call me tonight. Yeah, take it on me. That's right. Gotta be nice.
Yeah. Another hit, my friend. Nice. Very good.
Brian
called me. I'll give you my playlist for inspiration. All right. We got Dave started now. Brian, that's awesome stuff, man. I
very much so.
You know, and we're gonna touch on this in a little bit. In the first few years that we knew you, really we didn't know much about your music background in a sense, other than you say you played some instruments, blah blah blah. I'm telling you, you're blowing me away, dude. Seriously, this is some good stuff. And really quick before we move on to your Disney days, let's touch. What are you doing with the kids now? Let's dive into the kids a little bit.
Okay, I do want to show this off a little bit because I think it's so funny, and I'm so excited to share it. So for the last 2 years, I've been a camp counselor. And I've been doing it at this camp that's in the valley. It's like just like a day camp. It's not like a sleepaway or anything, but it's a day camp that's got, you know, different activities and specifically electives that the kids can choose. And I was drawn to this camp because they said, oh, you can create your own elective and you can teach it. And I'm like, okay, I've been working on this curriculum for a songwriting for kids class. And so we ended up calling it digital music recording. And so for 2 weeks at a time, I would have a group of maybe 5 or 6 kids, the ages between 8 and 11, 12. And they would write a song and I would produce it. And so since I'm doing all this production, it's actually really great practice for me. But it's so exciting to hear kids' voices and what, you know, kids want to write about. And we'll get into all the fun stuff that is. But it's so rewarding, and it's like really something I know will be a part of my career and part of my life forever is education and working with young people to sort of figure out what they want to do and inspire people. A big part of this this class that I've been doing is that I make the songs good. Because, you know, like, you know, when they're kids, they'll write, you know, weird, random stuff, and they don't know how to, you know, play instruments or anything. And we're not focusing on that. We're just focusing on making them have something they can look back on and be like, well, that was so cool that I did that when I was 8. And that teacher helped me, like, find my voice or be excited about music. Yeah. So I'll showcase a couple of songs today. They're very short, and we'll go through them really quick.
Not a problem.
But yeah, so this is I've got to share the screen.
And we'll bring it up here. All right, here we go.
So I think we'll start with Asher. Asher is 12. Her favorite artist is Taylor Swift.
Shocking.
And the influence comes from writing breakup songs. She really likes writing these breakup songs. And I'm like, girl, what have you been through that is this dramatic? But I mean, she writes good songs. So I told her this year, these are some from this year. I told her this year, I was like, all right, we're going to enter your Reputation era. I don't, are either of you Swifties? And I'm sure some people in the chat will get what that means.
Yeah, I know what
I don't understand what it means. But,
all right, so before you play it now, this is from 12-year-old. What was her name again? I'm sorry.
Asher.
12-year-old Asher, right here on the 927. Everyone, let's get going. Here we go.
Here we go.
Cause there's a brain and it never knew what it does. I'm doing better than I ever was. And there's a pain and it never know because I'm doing better than I ever was. I always knew you were not that kind of girl to be in my world. It means so much that you were there. I always knew you had a pleasure for the side. So why did you grab me when I didn't care? I'm living a life of perfect bliss. Sounds like you just don't get the gist. There's a brain and it never knew what it does. I'm doing better than I ever.
Yeah, pretty fun, right?
That's I'm trying to now. Of course, with all the singing shows that are out there, nothing sort of shocks me anymore. You know, you've seen all these like America's Got Talent or whatever it is, and these 10 to 12-year-olds get up there and start singing like they're, you know, been doing it for 20 years. She sounded really good. And Brian, I'm telling you, that's awesome that you're helping these kids reach these goals, you know, and that's something that I'm sure she's going to carry with her forever, which is awesome. You know, it's really good. It's really good.
I hope so. Yeah, she's great. I want to show just like 2 more little songs.
Okay, no, you're fine.
This next one I'm really excited about because I got a great story with this one. Okay, so this one is called Amen, and it's by Ruthie, who's 8. we on day one of our class, I go, all right, we're gonna write our hook. We're gonna write, what our song is all about, in like a couple of words. It'll usually be words that are repeated in the chorus, and we'll base our whole song around that. And so Ruthie comes to me and she hands me her little paper, and it just says "Amen, Hallelujah" over and over again. And I'm like, yes, girl, let's go. Let's write a fun little gospel song. That sounds super fun. I'm talking to her dad later in the day, and I'm like, oh yeah, Ruthie's in my class. I'm so excited to have her in. She's writing a song called "Amen, Hallelujah." It's going to be really cool. A little gospel song. And he goes, wow, that's awesome. And it's also really funny because we're Jewish.
I love it.
All right.
Yeah. So clearly, I mean, I love it that she found inspiration in some gospel music and really wrote. It was very Jesus oriented. So I said, maybe for your Jewish family, we'll like, make it about the feeling of hallelujah. We'll make it about like the feeling of being grateful. And she's like, okay. And so she wrote this song. It's really cute. So I'm really excited. This is "Amen" by Ruthie.
Okay. I love it.
Life's been good to you. Happy to join you. Came out of the grave and you broke out every chain. I want to hear you say.
Yeah, that's good.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's so funny.
Stuff.
It's really fun.
I have to say, Brian, watching you react to these songs like you're hearing them almost for the first time is great. I love it.
I know these songs too well. They get stuck in my head.
But I got to believe that particular song you just played, if you're having a down day or something, you could play that and bring your spirits up pretty darn quick.
Yeah.
At the end, she does this little hallelujah, and it's like really high, and it's really cute. It always gets me.
I love it. That was great.
The last one I'll show really quick because this is the youngest girls that I had. These were sisters. Their names were Mika and Capri. They are 8 and 6. And so that was the youngest. I usually cut it off at 8 because we were talking like some concepts like rhyme schemes and rhythm. And these are tough concepts for a 6-year-old. But she really wanted to be with her sister. And I was like, all right, fine. We're going to write this song. It ended up being almost every single one of my coworkers' favorite song from the summer.
Okay.
This is "Happy Excited" by Mika and Capri. They're very happy and excited. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
Happy, excited, that's how I feel. And it shines out, makes us feel proud. Happy, excited, that's how I feel. And it shines out, makes us feel proud. I love songs, that's why I sing. When I sing, I felt proud of myself.
Nice.
My parents are proud of
me
because I sing. Happy, excited, that's how I feel.
I love it.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I love it.
Oh my Lord.
It literally makes me so happy.
You can hear the love in their voices. I mean, they're so into it. It's just that's unbelievable, Brian. You know what? Great job, my friend. And I mean, I know they're the ones singing it and stuff, but with your inspiration and you helping them, look at. I mean, that's gotta feel good.
That song in particular, I like so much that I put my own voices on it. I'm backup singing in the happy.
Okay.
Excited.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Right.
Oh my God, that was great stuff. All right, Brian, I just got to say this, and then we'll move on to your Disney days because I want to talk about that too. And first off, for all this music you're doing, not just for your personal self, and the bands that you're in, but with you with the kids and stuff, dude. It's awesome stuff, and I'm saying God bless you, my friend, because that is some good stuff, and I'm reminded of the line from Shawshank Redemption, which you wouldn't think of music, but when Andy says music is something you can't take away, even if it's quiet, you're in a corner, once it's in here, it's there. You don't have to have the sound. You've got it right here. And I can tell you, Brian, you've got it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I wanted to tell you really quick. That's
Thanks,
some awesome
man.
stuff. You know,
Appreciate
it's
it. Thank you.
and yeah, absolutely. Theme Park Giants in the house. Yes, Brian, he is a giant, and so, but he's here. Welcome in. He hasn't made fun of Cakes yet, but I'm sure it's coming. And we'll move on. All right, Cakes. Let's move away from the music here a little bit, okay? And let's move on to the next thing on our list here, because I'm telling you, as much as I enjoyed the music part of this, Brian, I'm telling you, I'm super stoked about what we're going to hear next.
Me too. Me too.
So go ahead, Cakes.
Brian, we want to know about your Disney days, your cast member days, funny stories you had, stuff, weird, strange stuff you witnessed in the parks, because I'm sure you have stories about that. And just in general, your days as a cast member, man. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I started my Disney career at Disney's Animal Kingdom, which will be my forever favorite park that I ever worked in. It's a great vibe. You've got the animals all around. It's 10 degrees hotter than any other Disney park. It's great. You know, you're just having a good time. It's all the foliage. All the foliage traps in the heat.
Yep.
Right.
But I loved working that. So I started working at Kali River Rapids, the water ride behind in Asia. And also the nighttime spectacular, now defunct Rivers of Light. Nobody liked that show. It's my favorite show of all time. It's amazing. It makes me cry just listening to the soundtrack. Probably because I had fond memories of meeting my partner and like being in love in Disney. And it was like, it was good. It's pretty good. But I worked there through my college program. And then when my college program was done, I got to work at Space Mountain, which was always a dream of mine. I was just like so excited to see like the track with the lights on and everything. And I will tell you, I don't put my hands up on that ride anymore. After seeing the lights on, I just don't put them up. I do. I don't know if I should say this, but in the tunnels with the colors, I always drum on the ceiling because you can reach it, and I go, and you're not going very fast. Working Space Mountain was awesome. I did not like working in Magic Kingdom that much because it's crazier. It takes forever to get from the cast parking lot all the way to where I'm going. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this either, but I'm going to say it anyway. The downstairs, the utilidors, underneath Magic Kingdom, smelly. It smells. It smells bad. They keep the trash down there. When I finished with that, I worked in Hollywood Studios, where I met Ken and Lily and Jen and a lot of other lovely people. Really enjoyed working in Toy Story Land, so I got trained on Toy Story Mania, and then got cross-trained to Slinky and Alien Swirling Saucers. And I worked in that land for a couple of years. There's me in the toy costume and Lily. That's how I always picture Lily, is in the race costume.
Yep. That's right. There it is right there.
It's just so ingrained. It's my favorite position. I mean, my favorite story is Lily from Disney. I mean, my favorite position in so you have your position, you rotate to like your load and then your unload, and those come every 30 minutes, 45 minutes. My favorite position was always the wave vehicle. This is the wheelchair access vehicle. Toy Story Mania is one of the very special rides in Disney World where we can deconstruct the ride vehicle and then roll the wheelchair right on. And then it's basically kind of this puzzle depending on the wheelchair you get, because you have to make sure it's secure tires. You need to make sure it's strapped down, because it still moves in there. You're definitely get it with it. So we have all these safety protocols to make sure that the wave vehicle is set to go. And it was my favorite spot because I got to talk to people, because it's a process, and there's only one vehicle out on the track at any given time. So people in line, I chat them up. I try to make their day a little bit better. I know waiting in line sucks, because I get it. I'm a huge theme park nerd, and I just always enjoyed those moments. And so Lily started coming in, and we started talking Star Wars, and we became fast friends. And like we developed our first inside joke really fast, which I know Ken is gonna want to talk about this. This is his favorite thing. There was a thing called the Ray Walk. And I don't know. It was some bit. I've been trying to rack my brain about it. It's some bit that we were doing where I was asking her. I was like, "Oh yeah, I love it in Star Wars when Rey would like walk off the thing, just like all huffy puffy." And Lily thought that was so funny, so it became this whole thing where every time I saw her, she said, "Do the Rey walk," and I do this like. This like really exaggerated walk, and I'm a physical comedy person. I talk with my hands. I'm like very much like that. So she's just always. It was the best part of my day when Lily would visit. Absolutely.
We're gonna touch on that a little bit later. Trust me when I say that, because I got some other things lined up for you here. But I'll start with this though. Every time we went to Toy Story Mania. And Cakes, you know this because you know Lily really well now too. You know, she's got her faves, and Brian was A1 when it came to Toy Story Mania. And if he wasn't there, it was asking the cast member that was there, "Where's Brian? Is he working today?" Because I want to know where he's at right now.
Oh
and,
my God.
and the cast members would be like, "I don't know where he's here, but I don't know where he is." You know, blah, blah. And she's like, "Not good enough. Find out." You know, so it's just like, you know, times we'd have to walk around Toy Story Mania and find out, is he up front, welcoming people in? Is he on the other side of the track somewhere? If he is, someone better go tell him to come say hi, or else this girl's gonna freak out. You know, so it's like,
it got to the point where if one of my coordinators saw Lily coming up, they'd be like, "All right, let me go task Brian out to relieve him from his position, and then go entertain this child who was always asking for him." Like, I don't know what that's all about.
There it is, Brian. She's already sending you the request. I don't know if you saw it here, but let's pull it up here.
Is that Lily? Is Lily commenting?
Yep, that's Lily.
All right, Lily, for you. You ready? Wait.
Okay, here we go.
I'll do it like this. I'll do it.
Good. There you go. There you go, Lily. It's good. That's good. It's good. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That is good stuff, Brian. And but we're going to touch base on that. We'll touch base with Lily here in a little bit. But let's move on. Let's move on really quick. So, of course, you've given us your history now of what you've done at the Disney World parks. Other than Lily, we'll leave her out of the conversation. Let's share some interesting stories over the years. Like you said, you put in 3 full years, right? Is that correct? 3 years?
3 years.
I gotta believe you've got some memories of that place, whether it's just meeting certain people or / seeing some crazy stuff that most of us, we only hear. We sometimes hear stories of people doing crazy things at Disney or any theme parks, But have I ever seen anything really happen that crazy? No. But I gotta believe over 3 years of you dealing with people coming in and out, you've seen some crazy stuff. So if there's anything that comes to mind that you think we would love to hear, please bring it to us now, because I want to hear this story.
Oh man. I mean, most of the crazy stuff that happened were either during evacs or people walking into Ride Pass to cause evacs. Kali River Rapids had some of the worst ones too, because it's like flowing water and it's so dangerous to have anyone near there. But also, it cost something like $200,000 to start up the water just in a day, because it's like these huge jets and it's just like blasting water down the whole thing. And so but if somebody's in the ride path and is in danger of either falling in the water or getting hit by a boat or anything, we have certain boundaries. You have to hit the e-stop and you have to stop the whole ride. So I had a guy, there's kind of a run at the very end we called Elephant Gag. I think it was called Elephant Gag because it was basically a button you could press at the top and the elephants would spray on the people coming down. I saw somebody just walking along the water, along the side of the water, like looking for their hat. And I'm like, wow, just your hat? Your life is worth your hat? Had to hit the stop for that. Oh man, there was one Kali as well. Same thing with Kali. We went Weather 101, which is when there's lightning within the area. Don't be on a water ride.
Makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit.
We were waiting for a raft that was like kind of like stuck in between unload, and we were stopped, so we couldn't get the ride going. Somewhere in the near unload, and lightning strikes so close by, like I hear it, and these people are still in the raft, and it's pouring rain, and I'm standing there making sure they don't like try to get out, and I'm like, there's nowhere for you to go. We got to wait for maintenance to come over, pull the raft aside, and like make sure. But you know, it's like thundering and lightning's right there. They're scared, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And they're like standing up, and I'm like, please sit down. I swear you're gonna fall out. And then what? And then what? And then what? We can't do anything. So it's. I think anytime my blood pressure raised or anything crazy was happening, it was mostly for a safety concern. Like usually it's these people going into ride paths, and you know, all these rides have very thorough safety measures, you know, sensors and platforms. I did watch somebody at Space Mountain wiggle their way out of their, so in the break zone leading to unload, they got up and walked down into the track. And I hit the E-stop. I'm like, where is that guy going? He's just walking back into the ride. You want another turn? Like, go back into the ride? I don't know, man.
Wow.
We call it theme park brain, as because the guests very frequently will just like forget how to be a human for a while you're on vacation. Like I get it. I get it. Like you're having fun and you paid a lot of money, like trying to provide you with a good experience, but not if you're being that dumb.
Wow. Somehow I'm not surprised by that. I'm really
no.
I'll ask you that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Brian. No, go ahead, Brian. Go ahead.
The only other like crazy thing actually comes from Madison. Madison working at Rise of the Resistance. When they're first order, they get all kinds of like weird things said to them because they're, you know, in character. They're being serious. Right. My favorite one was that somebody went up to her and was like, "Oh, where do I put my bomb?" And she was like, "What?" She's like, "Do you want to run that by me again?" He goes, "Yeah. Where do I put my bomb?" And she's like, "The fact that you doubled down now means I have to go report it. We got to close the whole ride down. You can't just like say these things in a public place on private property, just like even as a joke. Like don't be like that. Like that's a serious thing." The police had to come in and like interview the guy and look through all his stuff. It was insane.
Right. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Eli. Welcome in, guys. Great to see you. Now we've all seen videos and stuff of not so much cast members being involved, but people duking it out at the parks. Did you ever witness anything where?
Yeah. What was that code? I think it was a code 14 or code 17, something like that. That might be proprietary knowledge. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, they
Disney president ain't here tonight, so he knows.
Yeah, you're right. I did see a fight break out over a stroller parking spot.
Wow.
A stroller parking spot. It is just a piece of plastic that you're shoveling your kid. And I'm pretty sure they were both like Disney bought strollers. Like they're not like, you know, you rent the ones at the park, which are not even that fancy. But these people were like yelling at each other for it. And I was just like, I'll take it.
I'll park it right here.
I'll park it for you. Yeah, exactly. That was one where I said, that's not my problem. I'm not paying enough for that.
Okay. Yeah. It's amazing. You know, for as much as we go to the parks, like I said, Cakes comes down quite a couple times a year, usually too. And and we've, you know, the one thing, and Brian, I know you know this, that Jenny and I always talk about is when we're leaving the parks, the one thing that gets us is the parking lots. And then it's like the parking lots are a dumpster is basically what it is for people. You know, they go back to their cars at the end of the day and you see the whole parking lot. There's just stuff everywhere. And I don't even want to talk about, we talked about this on a previous live show, the stuff you see, because it's not just like a paper cup. You know what I'm saying? It's just some bad stuff out there. It's like, you know what? I know you had a long day at Disney or whatever, but good Lord, what are you people thinking? You know, you know, so, and I know I was like, go ahead.
I was sorry about the parking lots. Like, I didn't believe you at first because, like, we fly down, we ride Disney Transport. We're never in the parking lots, right? Well, then we met these three, and now we have our personal Uber. Like, without like, anyway. But going through the parking lots, I'm like, man, you weren't kidding.
Yeah.
You were not kidding. It is a dumpster out there. It is. I was shocked. Like, I'm like, oh, you're blowing this out of proportion. Oh, no, it's not big. No, you're not. Like, I worked in my job. I worked in the inner city a lot. You know, it's not the cleanest of places usually, but I think the parking lots at Disney at night are worse. Like, it was bad, man. It was bad.
Yeah.
It's that vacation brain.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
I don't know. That's the polite way to put it, you know, vacation brain. So, but yeah, absolutely.
No, but with all the craziness, there are always good things also.
Oh, absolutely.
I had at Toy Story Land, I really started to feel like very confident in like what I could do as a cast member to like make people's day magical. And so I befriended this family that had passes, and I'd seen them a few times and let them ride a couple of things. And I just found out that the daughter, who was like 16 at the time, now she's 18 or 19, she's in the new Nighttime Spectacular Parade at Magic
awesome.
And so I inspired her to be a cast member because she was just like, her mom would always message me and be like, you know, you inspired my kids like that.
That's awesome.
How good of a person you are and how good you are at your job. And it always made me feel very proud.
No,
that's cool, man.
And we saw that
really cool,
Brian. I mean, we've seen that firsthand. That's the type of person that you are and what you do. You know, you're always looking out for the best in people. And just like I said, when we say cast members trying to bring the magic, you, Madison, and I know a lot of other ones off the top of my head, you brought it every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that was the great thing. I mean, you joking around and stuff, that's one thing. And that's why, you know, Lily never forgot you, but that's why when Lily ever said, I want to go on Toy Story Mania, we brought her because I was like, I'm hoping Brian's there too. You know? So it's nice. You know, but it's all good stuff. So, you know what? And I know most of the people that are in the chat, and I know Cakes, myself, we always take it upon ourselves and we remind people, if you see some magic from a cast member at Disney, go to that app and pull out that information and let Disney know about it, because
it does help. It does help those cast members move up in the ranks. And
right, absolutely. Scooter Adventures, welcome to the show. Scooter, there we go. So really quick, I'm gonna do some rapid fire with you really quick, okay? And then we're gonna bring in another special guest once we're done with this before we sign off for tonight, okay, Brian? So I just want to give you a heads up on that one. So, all right, let's just talk Disney parks. Disney World, Disneyland.
I love California Adventure. I think California Adventure is an awesome park. It rivals Hollywood Studios, but I gotta say World just for Animal Kingdom, like the fact that Animal Kingdom is there.
Okay, all right. So the next set of questions I'm going to give you, just be careful how you say it. You may think for a little bit, because Cakes and I did this a couple weeks ago, and if you give us the wrong answer, the chat will know. You know, they'll let you know. All right, because they're very opinionated. All right, so I picked something out. Yeah, and it's okay. We don't say everyone has their opinion, right? Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for joining in.
Stephanie.
Sorry. Yeah, and when I say they're not really, they just say you're crazy or whatever. So, but anyways, simple questions, but just be careful. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I'm thinking. It's like, I'm ready.
Answer honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Magic Kingdom, best attraction, least favorite, or favorite, least favorite.
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom. And now when we say least favorite, we just want to make sure we tell people, doesn't mean he hates it. It's just his least favorite.
Okay. Unless you're Ken.
Exactly.
Man, favorite, easily Space Mountain. I anytime that weight is below 50, I'll wait for it. It's like one of the classics. And have you ever ridden the Halloween version where all the lights are off?
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
That is such a good roller coaster experience, because you don't know where anything. And I even memorized the track, and I was still surprised by some turns. And I'm like, least favorite. I can't even say Small World, because I do like Small World. I like We'll Go on Small World. Um,
I'm pointing at Cakes right now because he'd give you a high five right now if he could.
I like Small World. That Small World's not. It doesn't get annoying to me. Like the song is fine. I would say. Oh, do you want a hot take?
Okay,
You
here it
want a
comes.
hot take?
Yeah, right.
I love all the cast members that do it, and I respect them, and I think they have one of the hardest attraction shops in the world. You'll never catch me on Jungle Cruise. I don't care.
Wow.
I don't like
There-
Jungle Cruise.
Okay.
The jokes get so boring and repetitive, and like, I mean, it's one of those where like, if you've never done it, go do it because it's cool. They have like a whole bunch of like pre-written jokes, and if you get a good cast member, they're good at improvising and kind of like riffing. But I just don't care for that ride.
You know what? I
Fair.
can respect that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, yeah, okay.
Small World's still worse.
So just to give you a thought, yes, Cakes. Oh. Brian, we did a live stream. If you go back to, I don't know what video. I think it was like our second video we ever did. We did it. Cakes was live from Cincinnati. I was out to watch the new Starlight Parade,
Oh yeah.
and I live streamed out there. And then at the end of it, we're like, oh, I got to get away from this chaos. I just to tick Cakes off, I went on Small World and live streamed there because he couldn't leave. He was on the show, you know.
Yeah,
So
he couldn't leave. You held him captive. You're a prisoner on It's a Small World. Again.
It was great. It was great. Okay, so really quick, Brian. We're gonna do the rest of the free. We'll go Epcot, Hollywood, and then Animal Kingdom if you got it. So go ahead with Epcot. Fave, least fave.
I think my favorite at Epcot is probably Imagination with Figment. I really love the whimsy of the ride. I really love the character. I don't think he's the worst original IP at Disney. No, actually, that is my least favorite. Ride. I hate that ride. I hate it so much. I really don't like it. And my buddy Blake, who's in the chat, huge Figment fan, and Lily in the chat, I know, big Figment fan, but even bigger fan of me not liking Figment. Like, she thinks that's so funny, and so she buys me like a Figment that I put on my shoulder, and like she made me ride it on her birthday from the picture that is on Ken's shirt.
Yes, for those, I gotta say that this is a shirt we made for Brian one day, and I know it's hard to read on here. It says, "This is Brian. Brian loves Figment." That's what it says. And we all had him, Madison, Lily, and I all had matching shirts that day. It was a great one. So.
That is awesome.
And Lily,
there's Lily in the chat. Brian loves Figment. No, I don't. Fake news. Don't be spreading misinformation on the internet.
Oh yes. Okay. Well, that pick did not come to a shock to me. But okay, as far as fave Epcot.
Oh, it's got to be Guardians. Guardians is one of the
best
roller coasters that Disney's ever made.
Absolutely, and we're with you 100% on that one. Hollywood Studios.
I am torn. I want to say Rockin' because that was like my first launch coaster, first looping coaster as a kid, and I just remember being like so excited. I've become such like a coaster head since, and so that inspiring my love for roller coasters. But I love the theming of Tower. I think Tower is so good, and Rise is there too. And Rise is the best dark ride. Oh gosh, Hollywood Studios is hard to find. I love Hollywood Studios. I'll probably give it to Tower of Terror for its classicness, and then my least favorite ride. Can I say the Little Mermaid show? I've never liked that show. I think it stinks.
Now, have you seen the new one? You haven't seen the new one yet.
I haven't seen the new one yet.
I'll say this: was I a big fan of the Little Mermaid show? No. Is it better now? Yes.
Marginally.
Is it something that I need to see every time I go to Hollywood Studios? No, but it looks better. That's what I'm going to tell you.
You know, I hope nobody steals this idea, but I had this idea while I was working at Disney. I was like composing stuff, and I had written a draft of a 15-20 minute musical version of Emperor's New Groove as a show where Cusco would like break the fourth wall all the time, come out and talk to the audience, but then would jump back into his show, and it'd be a musical. It'd be a couple of numbers. It'd be kind of like really short, something like Little Mermaid where you can run it multiple times a day. But it, I just felt like it was gonna be like the next thing there. I really wanted I wanted it in the Nemo Pavilion at DAC because I don't really like the Nemo show either. But I would have put it there, but also Little Mermaid stage. I was just like, get this out of here. I'm done with it. Let's put something new here.
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you come down to Disney World, this year, you're going to see when you walk in the parks with all the stuff that's closed, getting refurbished or just replaced, it doesn't look the same right now. I'm going to tell you that, Brian. So it's
pretty crazy.
It's a lot different. All right, last one before we bring in our special guest. Okay, let's do your favorite park, which is Animal Kingdom. All right, so let's hear it. Least fave.
Expedition Everest is it was the greatest roller coaster that Disney had made before Guardians. It is so well themed. I rode it when I was a kid when the Yeti was moving. It was terrifying. It was so cool. I have ridden it more than 50 times. Like absolutely insane.
Wow.
And then least favorite ride, man, I do really like what's the boat one? In
Navi
Pandora.
River.
Yeah, it's cool for the $8 million animatronic, and it's relaxing, but it's always a long line from nothing.
Do it, Cakes. Come on.
Wait. No, this is it.
This was it.
Not working.
It's not working?
No.
That's stupid.
That was it when we were on.
All that money and the daggone thing barely worked.
Great thing.
And it doesn't exist anymore, but I would have said Primeval Whirl. I really did not like that roller coaster. It doesn't exist anymore. But the spinny one, I was not a fan of that one.
Yeah. Well, I was going to tell you when
Everest
Cakes and
is
I
a
were
better
on
coaster. Guardians is a better ride. It's really good.
Yeah. Theme Park Giant. Brian, there's a live streamer you need to check out. Theme Park Giant. He is all roller coasters all the time, my friend. So write that one down. So, but yeah. So really quick, I was going to tell you when we were on the Navi River, even though she wasn't working, everyone around us got the entertainment because Cakes and I were taking over. We just started.
We had no fun. I'm surprised we didn't get kicked out of that one.
Zero fun. Yeah, I'm like, oh man.
Nice.
It's always all those guests. We hate when guests talk on the ride. Yeah, that's Kenny and I.
We were on that ride. It was pretty bad. It was.
It was pretty bad.
All right. So really quick, Brian, this is a surprise for you. Okay, so we got a special visitor I want to bring in, and we're gonna hopefully get this person sooner rather than later. But yes, go. And I'm gonna tell you this, and we're gonna have some more surprises for you. We've got some photos and some videos that we want to get your reaction on as we're doing this here. Now I know this won't be much of a surprise for you, but she has been dying to say hello yet. So
bring her in.
We're gonna bring her in. Here. Yeah, absolutely. Here she comes, everybody. Bam! We got Lily in the house.
Oh my God. Let's go.
And I'm going to put this in your ear. So can you
Wait
hear
a minute.
him?
Who's modding?
Say hi to Brian.
Hi.
Hello.
What is the name of my song?
Can I
Name of my son.
stop, please?
No, yeah. So she does have a question for you, Brian. So go ahead. Lily.
Okay, let me hear.
Can you grab that for me, Jen? Come on.
Technical difficulties.
Live podcast.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Lily in the house. What's up?
So Lily wants.
It's Lily's life. It's Lily's life.
There it is, right there, right, Lo?
Yeah.
You say hi. He's dancing for you. Let's tell everybody how you came up with the Lily's Life theme song.
How did I come up with it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I just took the name and sang it over and over again. Although I was thinking, what I was thinking was I actually is 80s sitcom. I was like, what would I want to hear at like the beginning of like a fun like family friendly household comedy that just so happens to take place at Disney. And so it's got a lot of like fun little bells. My favorite part of the whole song is that I was recording it and I was doing Lily Life and I sing in my falsetto a lot. And it just came to me to put in on the last chorus Lily. And so it's me, no vocal effects on me, just me going Lily. Lily. Lily.
That's awesome.
And Lily, I'll tell you this, Brian, and I know Lily will say the same thing. we have gotten so many compliments over that song. I was like, where did that come from? You know, or everyone will be like, that's going to be stuck in my head all day. That's great. I love it. You know, so, but yeah, it's Lily. Oops, I'm sorry. Did you like the song?
Yeah,
Yeah. And how much do you dance to it?
a lot.
A lot.
A
That's
lot.
right. A lot. Do it, Lily. Sing it.
It's really fun. It's really fun. Oh.
I love it. There you go.
I said, cake is small, but I'm not girl. Cake love to ride.
Oh, you gonna talk small world now for cakes?
Yep.
Yeah, right. So, all right. So, really quick here, I'm gonna take this out of your ear for a second. I got it backwards in my ear. Sorry. Man, let's show you a couple pictures of Brian and Lily. We got a few more that we want to show you really quick that happened over the years since we met Brian. Okay, and I know Mandy hopefully should have. There's one right there.
Nice.
With-
There's
and
Madison.
There's Madison in the middle, right, Lily? So, and that was a great day. We got to. What did you do with them that day? Do you remember?
Have fun.
You just had fun, right? Did you cause any trouble? Did
Yeah.
you make him go on Figment?
Yes, 40 times.
40 times you had to go on Figment again that night? So,
Yeah.
Like I'm captive. I'm like literally chained to the ride vehicle, and I'm like,
Yeah.
get me off. And they're like, bye.
that was a good time, wasn't it, though? Absolutely. You okay? Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Okay. I got to leave it there. So, all right. Hang on. Just stick it in there. There we go. Anyways. All right. But yeah, I'm sorry. I should have prepared a little bit better here. But anyways. All right. Let's move on to the next one here really quick.
That's our friend Marley. The other
Marley,
woman
yes.
in that photo is Marley. She's friends with several Disney princesses. So.
And here's the. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, she's going back and forth. That's okay.
You know what pictures I do?
What?
Is Mandy having technical difficulties? Maybe.
Lily, tell a joke. Sing the song again. Actually, Lily, I want to do a remix of Lily's life where you come in and you sing a little bit.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna next time I'm in Florida, I'm gonna get your voice recorded so I can bring it home and put it in my
I
computer.
gotta leave it there. Okay. I know that's why I gotta hold it there. It's all right.
AirPods not conducive.
Yeah, they're different sizes. Just don't move your head. All right, let's see. Maybe oh, there we go. We got it figured out. Now this was the look at those shirts. Those look pretty nice, don't they? What do you think, Lily?
How big were
Pretty
you?
good.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yes.
I should say that my shirt is. I've always thought the shirt was very ominous. If
There
I
you
wore it by myself without the matching shirts, I would look like I'm like planning revenge on myself. It says I am Brian. Revenge is coming.
I love that.
And
yeah, well,
and probably out of context, without all the other shirts, it would have looked like I was like threatening myself.
now Brian's shirt. What you remember? What Brian's shirt did say, Lily?
No.
It says It's like our shirt said, "This is Brian." His shirt said, "I am Brian," and we still said he loved Figment. So there it was instead of "I hate it." So there we go. So we kept it clean. But that was a really unbelievable day. Brian was such a good sport.
No.
And here, let me do this really quick. Put this in my ear, so I don't have to hold that one. There we go. That's better. Anyways, and then so yeah, but at the same time, we did a couple parks that day, of course, because we're not at Epcot there, you know. But we got Brian out of Epcot as soon as that ride was over. Basically, we said, "Let's get out of here," right, Lily? So was that the way to go? Was that the way to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the way to go. All right, so we got one more picture here. I think we can. I'm pretty sure there's one more. I could be wrong. But Lily here, how much do you love Brian?
A lot.
A lot. That's right. There we go. And there's the love picture right there. So that was actually during COVID right there. I remember because we met at the restaurant and I said, you know what? We're throwing caution to the wind here for 2 seconds. We got to take a picture and see these smiles, you know? So it was a good picture. And we were outside. It was all good. But Lily's obviously wearing her Ray costume again, one of the 6 she probably had, right? So you like wearing a Ray costume all the time?
Yep, and Brian scared me. Surprised you're like,
He did. And guess what? That's what's coming up next. So, Brian, the next 2 things we have for you are little video clips with you and Madison. Okay. And let's see how well you remember these. I'll have Mandy play the first one here for you, and we'll get a little reaction. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You got to be able to hear it.
Oh, I know.
I'm pretty sure Lily has this video memorized.
Probably.
Guess who? Oh my god!
Oh,
Reach out into the ether.
ether, right?
That is Lily's greeting. I mean,
All right.
That's her way of saying hello.
Yeah, that is. Lily, how much do you scream when you see Brian when he surprises you?
Everyone would kill me.
Yeah. Can you give me a little reaction here?
Oh my god! Oh my
There it is, right. And I'll tell you this, Brian, that's not acting. That is pure joy right there, my friend.
Yep.
So that was good stuff. And now this one here, now Brian, I don't know if you remember this one or not, but this was I'll give everyone the background really quick because on this particular day, Lily did not get to see Madison at Rise of the Resistance. I think we were supposed to, and something happened on the ride, so we didn't get to see her. So she took it upon herself to send us an end-of-day video here, a little video clip, and let's just roll it. Here we go.
Hi, Lily. Lieutenant Madison here. Very sad that I did not have the joy of capturing you aboard my ship today. Something that I will be greatly looking forward to in the future is getting my hands on you, resistant scum. I'm a toy.
Oh, the whole Star Wars thing, and then right at the end, I'm a toy.
That's the best.
One more time, hit play again there. Let's really quick.
That is so funny.
Let's try that
I
one
don't
more time.
remember that at all.
You want to hear it? No? Okay. Oh my God. One more time, Mandy, if you can pull it back up there. Let's see. Because I know Brian was laughing so hard at Madison that he sort of missed I'm the toy at the end. Here we go.
Here. Very sad that I did not have the joy of capturing you aboard my ship today.
Insane.
Something that I will be greatly looking forward to in the future is getting my hands on you, resistant scum. I'm a toy.
There we go.
I was just looking down at my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta say something.
Oh wow, that was good. What did you think of that, Lil? That was good stuff. Absolutely. Oh man,
absolutely insane that Madison would just send you a video saying, "I can't wait to capture you."
Yeah, right. Exactly. She get you the next time, Lily?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Absolutely. So let's before we let Brian go and we end our show for tonight. What's a couple things, Lily, that you remember most about Brian?
He surprised me. Went to his escape room.
Yeah, he did do that. Did he get you quite a bit?
Yeah.
Did a lot of dancing for you?
Yeah.
Did he get you into any trouble?
Yeah.
What kind of trouble?
Real trouble.
Real trouble?
Yeah.
And how much do you miss him from 1 to 10?
100.
100. There it is, right there. So there you go.
What trouble?
Did you ever are you kidding? Are you teasing him?
Lily, we outran the cops. That was like we got away.
Yeah, we outran the cops. That is for sure. So it was a good time. But yeah, Brian, I can honestly tell you, before we close out tonight, and we're gonna say goodbye here to everyone. But at the same time, we miss you. We do miss you here. And I know you had to go do what you had to do, but selfishly, we wish you were still here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just but
we make our annual pilgrimage every year. We call it a pilgrimage to go to the HHN there because it's better than the one here.
Right.
And this year we're actually coming first week of September. I'll text you about it.
Ooh, there we go.
No surprises, Lily.
Yeah, no, he's not going to surprise you this time.
No
he's
surprises this time.
Because
we're going. We got tickets. You'll forget. It's okay. We got tickets.
No, you won't.
Maybe payback is coming. I might scare you back.
Payback is coming. You're going to scare him back? Oh boy, look out!
I'm sick. I'm sorry.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Right.
Bring it on. Bring it on, kid.
40 times you want.
Figment 40 times?
Yeah.
That's worse than a scare on Halloween. I can tell you that. So.
Yeah. Anyway,
oh, yeah.
we got tickets to go to Epic Universe, so we're coming in September.
Oh, we're going to finish here. We're going to say goodbye to everyone. Yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to seeing you, obviously, when you're here. And first, really quick, and I'll let Cakes throw in a few words here, too. From me personally, thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a unbelievable, great show. And you did everything that you shared tonight was just awesome. That's all I'm going to tell you. And
thank you for letting me do show and tell. It was very fun to do.
No, it was great. And everything that you did, you want to go to Mom? All right.
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
There we go.
Bye.
Bye, Madison. Love you.
Oh, say it one more time.
I love you.
There you go.
I'll make sure to show her that part. She's gonna.
There you
look
go.
for that part.
There you go. Thank you, Lily. All right. Anyways, not a perfect transition, but you know what? That's what we get with Lily. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
there we go.
live podcasting, baby.
That's live podcasting. That's right there. And really quick, my highlights of the night. I knew all about your Disney stuff, and that is always going to be near and dear to my heart and to Jenny's and to Lily's. But the stuff you're doing out there in California right now with those kids, man, oh my God, God bless you, my friend.
Yeah.
That is some good
That's
stuff.
awesome stuff.
You know, so it's to share what you do and what you love with others. I can imagine a better job. You know, really, you know, because I can't imagine it feels like going to work when you're doing this with the kids you know, yeah, it's going to be something that I definitely remember, and I'm jealous of that because I wish I could wake up every morning and do something like that too. You know, I work is work, but you know, when you're talking about these kids in this camp that you do, that stuff that's gonna, you know, I heard it in the songs. I mean, I can just keep going on. I heard it in the songs. These kids are obviously loving it, you know, and
Yeah.
and we were chuckling. We're not laughing at what they're saying. It's just we're laughing because it's just so heartfelt that what they're doing and seeing what they're putting into
No,
getting this stuff
it's
done.
funny. It's
You know, it is. It
Fun.
is.
Your kids are great.
But yeah, absolutely. And Cakes, go ahead and fill in what your highlights of the night were. Then we'll close it
Man,
up.
just having you on, man, sharing all your stuff with us. I really appreciate it. And it's, you know, I mean, first time I've met you, but I know a lot about you.
I know.
I hear
I know
great stories.
a lot about me.
I know a lot about you. But thanks, man, for just taking your time, because obviously we know you're busy and everything else. We appreciate that and the time difference and all that stuff. But yeah, man, thanks for being on, and thanks for sharing everything with us. It's really great. And thanks for being such a fan and supporter of Lily. That's the best. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. You know, seeing the love she has for you guys and making that trip every year and always including her in that, man, I know that means a lot to all of them. So I thank you for all that. And thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I mean,
absolutely.
Lily's the best, and Ken's the best, and now you're the best because now I'm
Thanks.
a big happy family.
I'll take a default best. I'm all right with that.
A default best.
Brian, before I forget, look up on YouTube Cakes 2112. You can watch him cut his grass once a week. That's what he likes to live stream. So make sure you check that out.
Nice. Honestly, so therapeutic. I need like less doom scrolling and more just grass cutting videos.
Yeah.
Basically, it's listening to a tractor run for an hour or 2 hours, and everybody making fun of me while I'm doing it.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Not a YouTube sensation, but I can
Thanks,
mow
Brian. I said, yeah, I almost said it before. No, hold on. That start time is tentative. We have some work being done at the house tomorrow morning, but yeah, it is cut. So I'll be out there.
I love that. I unironically love that. That's amazing.
If you're ever feeling down, and even if he's not live, watch the replay of it, and you're like, oh, this is so nice. You know,
that in the chat. The chat's hilarious.
The Lawn Ranger is crazy.
Dame.
Let's go, Dame Dystopia. Actually, you guys are not the best. Dame Dystopia is the best. That's my favorite.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'll give you that. My favorite YouTuber. I love her content. Her content's great.
I love her lack of content.
I've got nothing bad to say about her content. Really?
Yeah, nothing
I mean,
bad.
Yeah, it's like it's been perfect. It's perfect. You know?
About it?
It's perfect. Oh my Lord! Oh, awesome, Brian. We'll let you go right here, but stay here for a minute. We're gonna sign off here, and then we're gonna talk to you on the back end. But we got a couple more things. But Brian, again, to everyone in chat, let's give Brian a big hand. Thank you very much for coming here tonight. We appreciate it. I hope Madison enjoys the replay of this. Make sure you say hi to her for us, okay?
Of course.
And to all your California peeps out there. Yeah, there you go.
I will.
Cake says hello too. That's right.
Yeah.
And but we'll catch you on the backfly here in 2 minutes. So stick around. But Brian, thank you very much. Everyone is giving you the love in the chat.
Thanks
so
for
all right,
having me on, guys.
Absolutely.
So
God bless you. I got to grab the right mouse here. But yes, Brian, thanks again. And we'll talk to you here in a little bit. Okay, buddy? All right. Thanks for everything, Brian. Take care, bud. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
All right. So, Cakes, really quick. What an awesome show. Seriously, Brian was everything that I thought he was going to be. Entertaining, everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I know Jen has dropped the links like crazy for everyone tonight. Please check him out. Support him any way you can on his mission and his music, and for the stuff he does in the with the kids, everything. Brian is, I think you saw it over the last hour and a half, is true blue, and and everything in between. He is just a good guy.
Yeah, very much
loves
so.
life. And yes, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the show. Okay, and before we leave, Cakes, we talked about this last week. We got to talk about next week really quick. Another special guest next week.
Wait a minute, we're having a guest next week?
Oh, yes, and you know this, you liar. So there it is. But yes, so Cakes, really quick, I am so looking forward. I mean, next week's show, I'm looking forward to it again. Okay, because I'm going to tell you people right now, you are going to see someone you've probably never seen on YouTube before.
Probably not.
I say probably. I should say yes. You've never seen her face on YouTube before. You've seen her in chat.
Looking at her face right now.
There you go. Well, okay. moving face. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the moving face. But yes, next week, everyone, we talked about how we were going to try and invite guests on here that you see in chat, you see on other live streamers' channels, in chat, in the comments, whatever it is. And we could not think of anybody better to invite as our first guest for that theme of the behind-the-scenes YouTuber than the one, the only, Lucinda Campbell.
Yes,
be our guest
looking
next week.
So
there it is, everybody.
Should be a good one.
It's not Taylor Swift, Reed. Nope, sorry.
No, Reed, it's not Taylor Swift.
It's like, I think it's better than Taylor Swift. So guess what, everyone? That's right. Lucinda Campbell in the house. And I'm going to get the first jab out right now. Dame, do not miss this one because you're going to feel right at home. I've talked to Lucinda on the phone, and the accents are right there. Okay, so it's just like, so there we go. But yeah, absolutely.
Looking forward to that one so much.
Next week at 7 p.m. Don't miss it, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you for the likes. For any new subscribers out there, thank you.
Yep. Thank you, mods. Thanks all mods. Thank you.
Absolutely.
You guys are the
Jen,
best.
Mandy, Marla,
Producer A, Producer
Reed,
J,
Dame. Who is the other one?
Marla.
Marla, I got her. Yeah, absolutely. I got them all now. Lily, thank you very much. There we go. So Lucinda Campbell next week. Everyone, God bless you. Thank you for a great night, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Cakes, take her away, my friend. We'll see you next week, bud.
All right. Yes. Have some.